Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we are back baby with another banging video. In this video, we're gonna talk about JayZ saying that Nicki Minaj is doing way too much honey, and as such, he's getting her locked out of her account. Or at least, that is what Nicki Minaj believes. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because Nicki has been going off on JayZ and Rock Nation. Yesterday, I did a video covering some of the things that Nicki has said. I specifically covered Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion getting denied the option to have the photographer lawsuit tossed out of court. So what had happened was Megan Thee Stallion has this, or had rather, this photographer. He's a member of the LGBTQ community. He said that they were overseas in Ibiza while they were on the road traveling. Megan Thee Stallion was having sexy time with a female right in front of him. And when he escalated the issue, there were retaliations against him. So as such, he sued Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion for a bunch of claims. The judge says, some of the claims definitely could be dismissed, but some of them are going to stand and the case will move forward. So after that, Nicki Minaj threw shades at JayZ and Megan Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj was like, say what law again? You mean karma's law? And she was going in on JayZ and Megan Thee Stallion. Now, it doesn't start nor stop there because Nicki has been going off for years on JayZ. But when she initially started, many people were saying, as per usual, Nicki is on drugs. And now they're spinning the block with that narrative again because every time Nicki Minaj speaks out, you're going to hear the story that she's on drugs. Pay attention, right? So, 23 hours ago, out of the list of many things that she posted, so this is one of them, where she has the photograph of JayZ. She has a photograph of the young man who was basically suing JayZ because he's saying that JayZ is his father, and all he's asking is that to do is a DNA test to prove that he's in fact his father. So Nicki Minaj posted a photograph, side-by-side photo, because 50 also shared this photo on his Instagram page as well. 50 is one of the biggest trolls on the internet. So the photograph is captioned, JayZ is trending because the judge has granted Ramir's request to move forward with this case, and the judge has demanded JayZ to respond to Ramir's paternity lawsuit by July 18th, right? So Nicki Minaj says, oh, is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. Hope all is well. To God be the glory. Nicki is the queen of petty. So after that, and a list of other things, Nicki Minaj posted on Twitter saying, Barbs, seems as though I've been locked out of my account. But I don't know why Nicki is surprised, because this is what they do to her every time she goes after JayZ. So there's a pattern, and I want you guys to pay close attention to the pattern here. Whenever Nicki Minaj goes after JayZ, the first thing that happens, like if she hits the nail on its head, or like really good, or if she says something that is sharp, on point, what will happen is that her numbers, they will go down. Do you remember when Candace Owens posted that clip on Instagram saying that Beyonce got paid $10 million for that 3 minutes pathetic speech, and Tina Knowles was able to pull her connections and get the video taken down as fact checked from Insta, but they could not get the video removed from any other platform? Yes, that is literally what happened to Nicki Minaj. So last Friday, she went live on Queen Radio, And when she's on Queen Radio and she goes live, she would normally also live stream on Insta. Nicki knows her number. She knows her people. And while she was live on Instagram, she was like, Barbs, are you guys seeing this? Like, where are the barbs? Like, the numbers were so violently suppressed that she ended the live. Now, I was even made first aware of this by some of her fans on TikTok because her fans were reacting saying, yes, they're back to sabotaging the queen once again. Until I came across the clip from Nicki saying, seems as though they're targeting her account again. So now Nicki is letting the Barbs know that she has been officially locked out of her Instagram account. Now, DJ Academics, he talks a lot of shit sometimes. Yes, he does. He talks a lot of shit and he stands up for things oftentimes that is not right. That's true. But in the same sense, he does say a lot of stuff that are factual about the industry. And he said, this is not his exact word. So this is not verbatim. I'm just paraphrasing. He said some time ago that Rock Nation is probably the worst thing that has ever happened to the music industry because what they do is to consistently hold people back. And he's definitely right about that. We've been hearing about JayZ and the dirty games that he plays consistently. And also when his wife say, because this is one reason why Beyonce married JayZ, and many people they're not even paying attention to these people's own words. When Beyonce, early in her career, she says they would tell her no, but they would never tell him no. And I mean, you have to be heavy. You have to be like more than just an average rapper. There has to be something else going on for people not to be able to tell you no or find it, you know, threatening to tell you no, because at some point in time, no matter who you are, you're gonna get a no. But Queen Bee is saying, when they tell her no, they never tell her husband no. So you can tell that's one of the reasons why she married that man. So, sorry, back to Nicki Minaj. You can tell that they do make things happen to people, and we've seen it time and time and times again. So I don't know how they haven't touched 50 as yet. I don't know. Because 50 has been going really, really hard on them. But I think that Nicki Minaj has a series of revelation that has proven to be half true, I'm going to say, allegedly. And I think that is what is potentially hurting their brand. And as such, they're hitting Nicki where it hurts because, for you to be going after those people are not accustomed to losing lawsuits. Things are always wagering in their favor. But since the start of 2025, when Italy Rock Nation has been done bad with the lawsuits, things haven't been looking so fantabulous for them since 2025 as it relates to the lawsuits. And then Nicki, yesterday she rubbed salt in their wounds. So just imagine how those people are feeling. So she's locked out of her account for now. So I'm going to keep you guys tuned and up to date and let you know if she's able to get back access. But knowing the Barbs, she's going to get back the account. She'll be able to get to her account, I believe, before the day ends. But just wanted to keep you guys up to date with some of the mess and the drama that's going on Beyonce's internet. Let me know what's your take while you're at it. You know what to do. Do I have to tell you guys what to do? Heck no. You guys are not new to this. You guys are true to this. Peace.